Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jared Powley's Fragrance Reviews. Tonight we are going to be looking at the incredible fragrance known as By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela, which came out in 2015. This is a unisex fragrance. So I'm going to take it out of the package and give it a quick spray. Here's the bottle. The bottle has no cap. So just if you buy it, just so you know, give it a spray in the back of my hand. So this fragrance, initially, it is not overly sharp, but it is fairly sweet, and it is definitely warm. I can pick up hints of balsamic and vanilla. The dry down takes about 30 to 40 minutes, but the consistency remains in this fragrance. It doesn't change too much from the initial spray, but you start to sense some chestnut and a little bit of a caramel type of scent playing in and integrating into the initial spray. Afterwards, about maybe 5-6 hours later, the fragrance starts to dry down completely and it loses somewhat of its power, but it retains its original DNA. And I find more and more of a smoky caramel flavor coming through. The best way to describe this fragrance, in my own words, would be the smell would be like roasting caramel marshmallows by the campfire, but not in a super sweet way. This is definitely a winter fragrance. It's for Christmas, campfire, a fireplace, coziness, this sort of thing. But it's not a clubbing fragrance. It's not a office fragrance. It is not even, I would even consider it a possible intimate encounter close type of fragrance, but it leans more to kind of a festive winter Christmas type of fragrance. So as advertised, the top notes were cloves, pink pepper, and orange blossom. The mid notes were chestnuts, guaiac wood, and juniper, and the base notes were vanilla, balsam, and cashmere. This is an amazing blend, and I would say 98% of the people that try this fragrance would consider it a 9 or above. I consider it probably a 9.25 or 9.5. This is one of my favorite fragrances. It has excellent longevity on my skin. 7 to 8 hours, it remains in high performance, but don't take my word for it. Always try before you buy. And again, I use 5 sprays, which is quite a bit. 2 on the neck, 1 on the back of the neck, the wrist, where I dab, and 1 on the shirt. When it's on the clothes, it does not mutate. The smell stays very consistent from the initial spray, so it doesn't break down into a synthetic chemical type smell, which I cannot stand. It is sweet in a caramel kind of way, but not obnoxious. And some people even say they can smell a little bit of liqueur coming through. I don't smell it that much, but that's largely because I don't drink a lot of liqueurs, so I can't identify with them. The scent bubble, I would say, is about arm's length. 4 feet, people can definitely pick it up, and it draws a reaction. The sillage or the scent trail is also very good. The performance, the smell are amazing. So it's a very high-performing, high-smelling fragrance. The price is above designer, but is not niche. So it's a mid-range fragrance that you're going to have to pay a little bit more to purchase, but I would consider it a sensational fragrance, and it's something definitely worth investigating. And I would say 90 to 95% of the population will not be disappointed with it. I think there is a little bit of a leaning towards the masculine side with this fragrance, and when I say sweet, sometimes people get turned off. This is why you got to go smell it. This is why you got to investigate it for yourself and see how it smells on your skin. And you have to learn how to also wear the fragrance. And this is something that I have not talked about, is that sometimes you have to spray it in certain places. It depends on the activity you're doing. It depends on the clothing you're wearing. It depends on the climate and the way the fragrance reacts with your skin. So just because a fragrance doesn't work necessarily the first time, you can make it work. Sometimes you lay it on too much in the wrong places. If it's hot, it can burn off quickly. But this is a type of fragrance that projects very well in the wintertime. And I know I live in a cold climate. When I step outside, there's a burst from it. So if you like this video, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.